So today I am going to do a product review, well, a hair product review. I'm gonna share with you guys some of the products that I use. This is not even all of it. So I've put them into categories. So I'm going to start off with, the moisturizers and leave-in that I use. So I'm going to start with this one, which is Camille Rose Butter. So butters are really perfect for my hair. It really absorbs butter. Camille Rose as well, I think they're my favorite, like when it comes to like moisturizers and stuff. But I use a leave-in conditioner, and I like this leave-in conditioner because I think it's like it balances, it's more balanced in terms of it's watery but then it's creamy at the same time. Sometimes creamy can be like too much for me if I'm using my butters, and then sometimes watery is not enough, so I need something in between. So this works well. One is the Camille Rose moisturizer. So I don't use my this moisturizer as much anymore because I'm using the butters more, but yeah, like this is really good as well. My hair loves this, but I've now kind of upgraded and I'm now using the butter version, which I showed earlier on. Okay, I'm gonna go on to the shampoo that I use. So the shampoo that I use is Twistedsista. So I love this shampoo. It's very moisturizing and my hair loves it. And you know, the thing I like about this is that when I'm using it on my hair, it does like kind of that foamy, you know, like I feel like my hair is being cleansed. So I love this, and of course it's free from sulfate, parabens, and other things that are not good for our hair. But yeah, I love this. And then I don't just shampoo, but I also like to co-wash my hair as well. And my favorite co-wash that I've come across so far is this one. So As I Am Co-Wash, my hair loves this. Even though co-wash is not necessarily like it's not shampooing, but it's like it still kind of gives that moisture to your hair. Maybe if you've gone to the gym and your hair's feeling a bit dry or feeling a bit dead, so you can co-wash. So I love using this co-wash. My hair loves it. And other ways that I clarify my hair, I don't have it with me now, is also apple cider vinegar as well. I haven't done that in a while, but I like to do apple cider rinses as well. And another thing that I like to do is my bentonite clay as well. Okay, so moving on to my deep conditioners. So you know what, I'm gonna start with Aunt Jackie's. So I love Aunt Jackie this conditioner because it is so moisturizing. Like, it is so moisturizing. Like, there was a time I was using it so often, I was like, oh my gosh, like my curl pattern is changing, like, oh no, like, you know, but that's just how moisturizing it is. So this, I love this. I try my best not to use this all the time. I only tend to use it, say if I'm doing a protein treatment, then I'll use this after, because that's how strong it is, to the extent that I've seen my curls be a bit looser, like gone a bit loose, but I guess that's just how moisturizing it is. My curls have always reverted back. I'm going old school. Hair mayonnaise. So even though hair mayonnaise may not have all the best ingredients in it, but hair mayonnaise, I like to use it as a basis. Like, if I'm using any conditioner, I sometimes like to mix this with. I like to mix this with my conditioners as well. Not all the time, but sometimes. Even, especially my hair is just really, really dry. And also, because I'm doing the Ayurvedic method as well, I'm using this in a lot of my mixes. So I'm adding this in my mixes. So when I'm doing my glosses, I tend to add this as well. So yeah, you can see it's a big tub. It goes a long way. Yeah, but hair mayonnaise is I believe it's a staple. It's a foundation. If you run out of conditioner, if you run out of you know, this is something that you can just, it's just a really good backup, and it's a good like add-on as well. With Sheer Moisture, like, so many reviews, I've heard so many reviews, so many people love Sheer Moisture, but for me it's a love and hate relationship a bit, because sometimes when I use this, my hair tends to be very dry after when I use it, it tends to be so dry, and I'm just like, what's going on? So sometimes I have to mix it with oil when I use it because I don't want my hair to be dry. I used another line before and I found that very dry, so I said, you know what, let me use the shea butter line. It's a bit better, but there's not any major difference. But I'm gonna finish it, but unfortunately I have to mix this with oil because my hair it can be quite drying. I don't know if there's protein in it. Maybe there's some kind of protein in it, I'm not sure, but yeah, my hair just tends to be a bit dry after when I use this. So but you know, I'm not, you know, some people love it. It's like a lot of people love it actually. So but yeah, for me, my hair it doesn't really fully work. I'm just gonna try my best to finish it. Yeah, but you can see I'm taking ages. Look, it's still full. But yeah, my favorite as I am, oh, this intensive conditioner, guys. My hair loves this. Like, ever since I've been using this, I've seen my hair become thicker, like especially my roots. It's become much thicker. When you put it on, it doesn't feel as like moisturizing, but when I go underneath the dryer, wash it out, my hair just feels more fuller, it feels more thicker, there's more volume, so it's doing something. So this is one that I've been using consistently for a few months, and I have seen a change, I've seen a difference, so I definitely recommend this. And saving the best to last, my styling products. Let me start with the gel. So this is As I Am again, but you can see how much I used it because it's is where you can see. But this is amazing. The As I Am gel, I love using this gel. I like using this gel because I find it moisturizing. It doesn't really flake, and plus I don't, my hair, it doesn't feel dry, and I feel like it's doing something to my hair at the same time. Sometimes when you put gel, your hair can just be really dry, brittle after, doesn't feel as healthy. But this, I feel like it's doing what I need it to do in terms of when I'm styling it, but then at the same time, it's adding moisture. So I love As I Am gel. Another gel is Eco Styler. So I love Eco Styler. I love using Eco Styler. You know what, compared to the As I Am gel, it really slicks my hair. Like, if I'm doing like the proper puff, like this is what I use. And also when I'm doing like I'm not doing it as much, but when I'm doing the ringlets, yeah, the ringlets, when I do ringlets on my hair, or maybe like a twist out or bantu knots or something, like any kind of hairstyle, this really works. I don't even know why I call it ringlets. When I finger coil my hair, this is the perfect product for when I'm finger coiling my hair. But I'm trying my best not to use this as much because it is quite drying. It can be quite drying. My hair, although my hair doesn't really flake that much with Eco Styler gel, it doesn't really flake. I heard that when you use Eco Styler gel, if like you use maybe a particular kind of leave-in conditioner or moisturizer, I think it's the Cantu one, and then you use this gel and you set your hair maybe underneath the dryer, then your hair is more prone to flake. But yeah, that's what I heard. I use is Twistedsista mousse. So I don't really use my mousse that often, but sometimes when my hair is like, you know, you just see that strand coming out, or you know, something is just something you just, you know, and you're just like, oh, this is, I don't want to put gel and I quickly need to go out and I just need to, this is like a quick do, so I just quickly just put the mousse on top to kind of neaten my hair, and then I put the headscarf. So I like to kind of use this when I'm in a rush a little bit, but I don't want to put gel because I've already got gel on it and I don't want to have too much build up, so I just put a little bit of this Twistedsista mousse, and it's very moisturizing as well. That's why I really like to use it. Oh, let me go to Gorilla Snot. Hey! You know how I said Eco Styler? Yeah, when I use Eco Styler, it's like for the proper slick up. But for the extra slick up, you know, for you 4C girls out there, and you really want your hair to be slick, yeah? You really want that low bun, that high bun. You need it to be slick. Gorilla Snot is the one. It is warning, it is very, very strong. It is strong. Like, I have to mix it. Like, I don't just, you know, I can't lie. Sometimes I have used it on its own, you know, when I'm really like, I need it to be slick. But it's best to mix this because it's quite strong. So maybe you can mix it with edge control or gel or something. But I can't lie, there's times, for all you 4C girls out there, I'm sure you know the struggle sometimes. There's times I have to use this on its own. I'm so sorry. But yeah, don't try not to use it on its own. It's at your own risk. So another one is Beeswax. So this was recommended to me a few years back. And Beeswax is quite strong as well. But what I like about Beeswax is that it's basically it conditions your hair at the same time. And it's kind of like a creamy, like a, I don't even know how to describe it. Like a, you know, like a Vaseline kind of texture. Yeah, it's like that, and it really does the job. It's almost like my second to Gorilla Snot. Like when I really need my hair to be slick, but I don't want to use a snot, this is also like another backup that I use. I don't tend to use my Beeswax often, but when my hair is struggling and it's refusing to slick, this is what I turn to as well. Another one is Twistedsista, their edge control. Now, I don't really like this edge control as much. It's not that strong. Sometimes when I use it, it like kind of within like half an hour, an hour, it kind of just, I don't know, my edges just start to spring up again. Like it doesn't slick it properly, or it doesn't give it that nice, slick, smooth effect. So I don't really like to use this that much, only sometimes. But my favorite edge control, because I've been doing this edge control hunt trying to find the perfect edge control, but I keep coming back to Dr. Miracle. I love this Dr. Miracle edge control. This is the strongest edge control I've come across for my hair, which works for my hair. I haven't found any other edge control that has beat this yet, but the journey still continues. All right, and I forgot to add, my last product is the Twist Defining cream, and it's As I Am as well. I think you guys are beginning to realize that As I Am is one of my favorite lines, and Twistedsista and Camille Rose. But this, anytime I do my twist outs, this it's so defined. My hair loves it. It's quite a lot of products, and the joke, I actually have more. Maybe I am a product junkie, but yeah, I actually have more. And I also like to use natural products as well, and do my own DIY products. And also oils. I think I'm gonna have to do a separate video for just oils alone. It's just gonna be too much, but I think I'm gonna need to do a separate video for oils. And I've already done a video on my edges and the type of products I was using just for my edges. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope this has helped someone, even if it's just one person. I hope it's helped.